So, hello and welcome to this aerial abs class. What you need is a blanket to slide if you can, if you have a floor that is flat, and a water bottle or a yoga block or anything that has a little bit of weight and you can lift it. So, let's start this short and sweet sequence and let's go. So first lay down on your back, take the block in between your hands, raise your legs and spread the legs and make your abs work hard. So really crunch it up until the end of movement. And while that, open your legs. We did it for 10 times. And crunch it up and down. Make sure your ribs are not flaring out. So take an exhale and put them in again. And put them in. And ribs in. You can also stay up there and do some pumps up there to really fire up. Next one is put the block on your feet. So it's really nice to have the compression. And again, abs, abs, abs. So doing this 10 times, lifting it up, going down without the block, taking the block. And your core should stay stable. So your lower back should be on the floor the whole time. No flaring of ribs. Just make sure with the exhale you put them into. Couple more. Try to make it really slow. Okay. Then next up, a little break. Some hip mobility in between. Just make what feels good. Let the legs drop to one side. And just move whatever feels right in the moment. And we're expanding this hip mobility. Make sure that you're 90 degrees with each leg. And then try to switch without using the hands. You can use the hands in the back if you want in the beginning. But try to switch sides without using your hands. You can even put your hands up. And try to remain the 90 degrees between your legs. Like your lower leg and upper leg. And we can expand this even more when you lift up at the end of the movement. So, oops, come up and sit down slowly. And we can even go further. Move to the side, bring your hips up and step. And down, very slowly and controlled, that's the goal. Switch sides, bring your hip up, foot up. And back down, really controlled. Oops. Doesn't matter when it's not working, just try to do your best. Okay, back to the floor. Grab the block. And we're going further, not only putting the block up on your foot, but over your foot. So really try to compress. It's also a really hard one for me, so just take it slow, make yourself as flat as possible and pull the block over your legs and back again. A couple more. Again, make sure that your ribs stay in and make yourself really small and take it easy. If it's not working, then you can just do the block on the foot or just tap the foot with your block. Again, relax a little bit and then prepare your blanket or whatever it is that you slide on. We're going there from underarm plank position, but you can also start with the leg like now just on the floor. Or put it back into the normal plank position and slide forward. 2, 3, 4, core, remain in a stable plank, pull up the straight leg as far as possible. You can also go slower and make fewer, or if you're really into it, can make more at the same time. And then come down with your knees. You can also hold the plank in between. And then have a child's pose to relax. Or hold plank if you prefer that. Make some moves that feel good in your spine. Roll it out. And change sides. Prepare the blanket. Prepare your plank. And go for it. Straight legs. Engage your shoulders. Try to be stable in the core. And slide it around. Nearly there. Re-engage your shoulders and put your knees down. Child's position. From there, we're doing some mobility work for the shoulders. So we're working on rotation. You can watch the first time and then get in the next. Lift your arm, turn it into internal rotation and turn it back, external rotation over your head. There should be not a lot of pressure in your forehead or other arm. Really try to lift the hand from the right shoulder. So really only the right side is working with this. Try to go slow. There's not something that you need to put weight on. It's just like mobility work for your shoulders. So take it slow and only as far as it feels good. So there should be no pain or strange feeling. Change sides. I do it 5 times, but you can do it less or more often as far as it feels good. Also slower, faster I would not recommend. Really take it slow, controlled, especially the rotation. And then back in child's pose, do again some moves that feel good for your spine. And then take the block again, or if you want some more weight, this one is really nice with some weight, so you can practice your long arm inversions with that if you put some more weight on it. Make sure the ribs stay in again. And it's only the work, like mobility work, but also like strength for extension in the shoulder. So we need that for long arm inversions. So make sure that the ribs are staying in again and go in your full range of motion. So really try to take the movement as far as possible into the back, and then especially make sure to go down slow and really control, because it also works the same muscles. So really take this one really slow too. The ribs stay in, that's why the legs are lifted, to help you maintain the hollow body position, more or less. Overhead and lift it up. Nearly done. And again, do some moves that feel good. Rock it around, stretch it out. Whatever feels good. And then back on all fours. prepare yourself. Ribs stay in again, and hands are on shoulder height, and then make some pulses into the back. So it's really, when you look from the side, I'm not going to the front, I'm going to the back with some pulses. And have to count the times just as long as it feels good, and really to the back. Shake it out, do some spine twists. You can also do them more dynamic. Just make sure that your hips are being stable. Or you can do them in a slower version. Make sure your spine stays straight with that. Roll your shoulders and stretch the back, extend. You can also breathe, exhale and inhale. Stretch it to the side. You can also grab your opposite wrist and really stretch your sides. And take just some time for yourself. Do whatever you need. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can also restart the video right away and have your sets again. So restart it 2 or 3 times. Just make sure that none of these exercises do feel strange or even hurt. The exercises should feel good and should improve your mobility, your active mobility and your strength. And yeah, stay healthy, stay safe, and see you soon.